Ansoni! I like men.
Hello everyone. So in today's Minecraft episode, we're going to be working on that project I was talking about. So far, I think one of the biggest things of the project is already finished, which is, already having the TNT dupers. But next, I need to remove the lava that's in the area. I've already done most of it, as you can see by the sand all over the place. This is like on the surface level of bedrock, which is not needed to be removed. So everything here is just this and this left, and then I'm done with the lava clearing and I can move to the actual project. We're going to be building the biggest slime farm. So I got this idea from a Minecraft YouTube channel, which posts about building big farms and all that. And I took particular interest into this one because of how big it is. Reason for that being, I feel like all of my builds on this world are they're very small. There's not much about them that like really stands out unless you put them all together, which is why my main base is next to everything else. So having a separate area with one huge farm seems really cool. So I decided I wanted to do it. I've been working on this project for about, it's been here for months is what I'm trying to say. And I haven't worked on it because I'm too lazy to. So I think now would be a better time than ever to start working on it. What are some things I can talk about? Deltarune Chapter 2. When that announcement happened, you do not understand the rush that like came through my body when I heard about the announcement. It is like, I love the Undertale series and the Deltarune series so much. You have no idea how much I like know about the series. It's actually like, it's like a fucking it's like a terabyte of Undertale knowledge in my brain. Thing is though, I finished it. I beat it twice. I beat Chapter 2 twice. That's how much fun I've had with it. I beat it twice, mostly for the reason of doing the secret boss, which I wasn't able to get to because I was stuck. But I did beat my first playthrough on stream, all 4 hours of it, and that was a blast. I didn't have like unique voices for each character, but I did read out everything, and it was really fun. I can't wait for Chapter 3, 4, and 5, which are coming out at the same time. And the thing with my Splitgate video, so I have not worked on it anytime recently since I talked about it in my last video, and I'm losing motivation very quick. I lose motivation very quickly, and it's not like I don't have passion for. Well, no, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I want to finish it. It'll probably be like a huge burden off my back if I finish it quicker, but I want quality over, just I want quality over just rushing it. Thing is, the other video that's like that, aka my high tower video, which is actually gonna hit 1,000 views soon. Thank you everyone. It was a passion project. You could tell I grew up with that game ever since I was a young lad. So making a video about one of my favorite games of all time, or my favorite game of all time, it was really nice to talk about and not sound like a complete fucking nerd. It was nice to explain something to an audience that I didn't know existed. It's like having a therapist, except hundreds of people on the internet are listening to what you say. Imagine walking into a therapist room. I have over 2,000 hours in Team Fortress. But anyway, the reason I mention this is because with Splitgate, it's different because it's not like I don't have the experience I have with TF2 that I have with Splitgate. And don't get me wrong, I think I understand quite a little about Splitgate, but nowhere near close to the amount of knowledge I have like on games like TF2. So, when I was really happy working on that Hightower video, it was because I liked what I was talking about. And I'm not sure exactly where my motivation for the Splitgate video originally came from, but it was from a place of, it was almost the same place that the Hightower video came from, but it's not that close to home yet. So it will take me a little bit of time for me to finish that video. I do promise it will come out though. I will not leave it die. Let's hope the game doesn't die by the time I finish it though. I've been wanting to get into skating recently. It's not like this is a sudden thought. I think skating is fucking awesome. I have a lot of respect for skaters. So it's not that much of a surprise that I want to do it now of all times, but I think I've been getting more fit recently, and I guess it's just been a motivational boost for me to want to do more stuff that I've been wanting to do. So who knows what I'll do with my time if I start learning other stuff. I've also been super happy with everything that's such as the last video. I've been very happy with where I am right now. I think it's a very chill position, although it has been feeling very lonely. I have been realizing I am in dire need for consistent human interaction, because it's much better than online for me. I'm very good at, I think I'm much better at visual comedy than audible. So I think that's where that type of connection comes from. I should probably explain how this farm actually works. So basically, because this is such an open area, you will very not likely see any mobs here after I remove all these stone islands, basically. And what'll happen is, if you build towers inside of slime chunks, slimes will spawn inside of that like tower. So if you built multiple towers around each slime chunk in these, I think 16 by, and maybe it's 10 by 10 chunks, let's say, it'll be up for a fucking kick in the ass because of how many slimes will be spawning. But a lot of slimes will spawn in that tower. So what you do is you place nether portals, which take those slimes who spawn into a place in the nether, and in that nether you place wither roses, which kills the slimes, leading you to getting their drops and all that. And it works really well because of how many towers you need to place for it to actually be efficient, and because of how little mobs spawn around in this area. Is there any need for the amount of slime balls that are produced? No, not really. Is it cool? Yeah, it's fucking amazing. I think it's one of the few builds that are probably the most useless on this world, but I think it's fucking amazing, especially the end result and how much preparation goes into it in the first place. I've been spending, like I said, maybe like days straight getting the materials for this build, and I just haven't worked on it, which is very stupid of me. Like, I'm talking like double chest of shulkers with full of concrete, which may not seem like a lot, but when I'm talking about it's covering this entire area of the floor with concrete, that's a lot. I don't think I've ever really understood how bad it can get when you have nothing to do. Like, I'm very glad I have this, but it's not something I do daily. This is something I do weekly. So when I sit down and record, this is what I do. I just talk. I think to myself, what topic am I going to talk about? Boom, hit done, edit in like maybe 2 hours, and it's over. So every other time where I sit down, I'm like, man, I wonder what I'm going to be doing. I don't know. It's like I either talk with my online friends, which at some points can be quite the experience, and even that may not even be enough for me to quench my thirst for new and exciting things, because it's been done so much. I guess I'm trying to say is it's quite hard to always be wanting to do something when you have no idea exactly what you want to do. Also, I really want to stream more because I don't want to do a Twitch highlights video and then never stream ever again. So I need to come up with games to play for streams. So if you have any idea what I should stream, please let me know in the comments. So I finished this lava pile faster than I thought, so I'm gonna move on to the second one. Okay, nah. We're doing this next episode. This is such a big fucking pile of lava that I don't think I could handle right now. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. This is part 1 to my huge giant slime farm project. When I come back, I'll get more sand. I'll also start working on destroying all the islands. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this and you want to see more on my channel, please subscribe and like the video, as I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a good day, and later.